like Dendi should have a very good game in this game. Like, he can play very mobile, and the amount of catch on the side of Liquid is going to be a little bit limited. So for me, when I'm looking at this draft, it's really contingent on how well Mind Control can do, because he's going to need to be a playmaker for Liquid, and he has to be very active. Whereas I feel like it's a bit easier for Roger to play this game, which is why we see
What is this gank? Liquid, they smoke up at the bounty rune earlier, and we actually have all three of them just sitting on top of me. They get the early first blood, and then go ahead and TP into the safe lane. What a clowny. I mean, like, you don't really miss anything. I don't think Miracle missed a CS. He got it.
Gyrocopter can do it, the DK can do it.
Viper
So
is actually not terrible at doing it either.
Yeah, I mean, you just get your passive, or not your passive, the new Nether Toxin, yeah. But the fact that they weren't able to stack at all is a little bit concerning.
They're gonna get an easy kill here on the Enchantress, and they do have the missile onto General as well, so they can still pursue with the Maledict. They can get some decent damage on him, but certainly not enough to really threaten him.
He's getting a little bit low.
Yeah, maybe. GH just keeps on laying onto him, and it looks like that Fate Bolt was going to be enough. At the same time, though, they killed Matumba Man again. I know Matumba Man...
I mean, I think Gyro is going to be a beast in this game.
Okay.
They just don't have a save for him, and the more that the other two lanes get slowed down, it kind of just hurts your overall game flow, right?
Matumba Man, beautiful body blocking here from Roger, plus the ensnare coming down from the Enchantress. That's not going to be enough, though, as the Matumba Man is going to be able to live through that barely. Denny's actually going to have the paralyzing cast bounce back to him, and Miracle closing the distance there. They even got the extra poison out from Matumba Man, make sure to slow him down. Double kill from Miracle. What a good rotation. They needed something like that, because this laning phase was not going so hot for Liquid.
Yeah.
They needed something to offset all of that.
That's so unlucky. Did you see that? Like, if the cast goes to the left and he's like half a pixel away, then SF doesn't die there.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say, believe it or not, that I think Liquid does this weird thing where when they know they're behind, they just 5-man.
Yeah.
Because that's their bread and butter, right? They just out-team fight other teams. That's kind of what they're known for. When you think of Liquid and you think of these like crazy comebacks, the reason why it
Get the shards! Oh, good try. That was cute. Oh, get Ancient denied.
Okay, that would have been Roger. But the way that they make these comebacks often, like when you historically think about them, it's because they're willing to 5-man before a lot of other teams are.
Yeah, even when they were running like these...
this is often how Liquid comes back into these games, is like these improbable 5-mans where you just don't expect it. They do it a lot faster than some teams. And it just kind of keeps you off your pace. Because Navi, the thing about them and what keeps them like consistent is they're a pace-setting team. As Matumba Man gonna die.
Beautiful setup once again, and the patience there. Just holding on to the invis, knowing he was going to get into some sort of clutch scenario.
Yeah. They're still getting kills though on the other side, and this Gyrocopter is getting really farmed. Like, if it wasn't for that, he's 6-0-2 right now. If it wasn't for that, like, Navi would be winning this game. But they're just like consistently committing him to fights. And
really cool about this Dragon Knight core that I keep on seeing is that every single time Mind Control is the one who keeps on pushing the towers, and he'll be the one person whose team needs to defend while the rest of his team actually makes the rotation. So he's simultaneously threatening the side lane while still being able to use that Dragon team fight. Roger.
Alright, so like for every cool shards that I see him hit one of those.
Smoke up here, but that is definitely been spotted.
Yeah.
A little bit surprised that don't have a sentry to deal with.
That's Matumba Man. He's looking the proverbial fry. Come on, man. Like, he's died. He has 7 deaths. He's only been a part of 8 of his team's kills. Like, and I think all of those kills that he's been a part of is when like he gets caught on and the corrosive.
Yeah. Snowball. Gonna come out from Roger here. Boss there is gonna be the call down out from. Ooh, they actually grab to the Gyrocopter. Maybe they can get the damage to burst him down, but they're just not getting it fast enough. They actually get stunned up too much by the telekinesis. But a block out for the guy shards. That's beautiful. See if they can run down Miracle here. It's so important for them to lay the damage into it, but Dendi just couldn't get into a position. Mind Control put himself forward to be able to stop that crystallize. It's gonna end up going down to Matumba Man, and Dendi is on the retreat. But again, you do have GH keeping pace with that Blink Dagger. Step by step, Roger finally does end up going down. And Snako drops as well from the Matumba Man, but it does allow Dendi to be able to escape.
I need a replay of that for sure.
That was really frantic.
Thought that
all over the place team fight
was going to win that fight almost assured. They got Liquid quite low. Liquid had used a lot of their escapes. Like, Miracle had committed already to the Force, and they tried to full.
Yeah.
So all of Liquid was like half HP, or what looked like it.
And 5 position complex, right?
Yeah.
Just like, I care.
I need to rewatch this game because I don't know how the DK caught up either. Remember, Mind Control was like 4 levels behind the Razor. And now he's got like the 2nd most farm on his team.
I mean, the big thing is that Razor can't stay in a lane forever, right?
Yeah.
So he had to rotate out as soon as he did.
Mind Control just kept moving around every time he had DK form. Oh, here's the jump.
Oh, the jump in. BKB, they're going to lose that ultimate. It's so much damage. They almost brought down Miracle, but still not enough. Now he gets off the BKB and all that magic damage is going to be for naught. Miracle's unstoppable in this team fight. With just half HP, they can't turn on him. Can't put any physical damage onto him. They take down 2. They only pick up a Rubik there. Now they found an extra initiation. They managed to jump onto the Bat Rider. Miracle chasing him down with the Rocket Barrage. The cast just keeps on bouncing. Beyond godlike triple goal for Miracle. See if they can make it a quad kill.
Mind Control takes that one, but Navi on the back foot. They're going to call GG. 29 minutes into the game, 16k gold lead is what Liquid ends with, 25-14. But fairly straightforward game. I mean, it looked a little bit weird from the laning phase, but after that,
some of the a little bit awkward team fights. It's just so it's.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
As I was saying, it's like, you know, from a perspective, it's not exactly like this, but you're saying like, okay, you're better at this, you might be a better player than before. You're giving up your natural role so that's pretty awesome. Which I think is a very mature thing to do, because it shows like I care more about the success of our team than I care about
my own person.
Exactly, sure. And I think that's so cool. And it's hard not to follow a leader that.
Yeah, I think. Oh boy, this is getting nasty. They're gonna be careful. Miracle almost dies. The snowball comes in. He needs to be able to get off a cinder of some sort. He actually managed to get the kill with the double damage, and they can still finish off this Roshan. Navi gotta get into the pit now. Miracle finish it off. Dendy lets loose the ultimate. They pull back in, but Dendy drops low. Mind Control almost finished him off with the Ice Blast coming in. They're looking to be able to finish off. They manage to get the duel. Takes down Dendy. Loses all his souls. Miracle. He stays alive through all of that. Picks up the Aegis. Doesn't even lose it. Navi, what a disaster.
That DD, oh, it lasted just long enough. He two-shot Snake, or he two-shot Roger. Like Roger.
Oh dear.
He's ticking down like
tick. The urn and the Ice Blast is gonna finish him off. There's no way. Kuro, he's maybe gonna die here. General couldn't quite finish him off.
He's ripped up too.
Snowball, see if he can get a good ice shards. Roger, no, he doesn't have a try for it. Immediately starts backing up. They do have the steal from Seneko. Got pressed the attack onto Tusk. May have actually helped out his ally. The roll in, as a result, ends up hitting Dendy in the back line. Navi, can they turn and fight it all, or are they just gonna get run over by Liquid here? What a solid kick from GH into the back line. Both the Rubik and the SF. The rest of Liquid can try and get there, but unfortunately, they were too slowed down by turning on the Tusk as well as the Furion, netting themselves those kills, but lose out on the SF as a result. Still though, Big Bad Miracles here with the Terrorblade. They're gonna go for the tier 2 and just push straight to high ground.
And Liquid, they're just turning on the burners now.
Yeah.
Like this is, it happens so quick, 0 to 100. At one point, Navi, a very comfortable 2K. They want a pretty dominant fight in that mid lane, but Liquid just bounce it back. They take Roshan for themselves, and look at this. With just a 3K gold lead, they're able to immediately go for the high ground. They're just 18 minutes in. You slow down one hero, doesn't matter, but someone this time has a good game. Seneko just dies to duel. How much duel damage is there?
They've got a lot.
And they have not had souls on Dendy in a while. Like, Dendy has not had time
build up.
Kuro. Whoa, that's going to be a snowball roll in. It looks like they should be able to quickly burst down that one hero. Mind Control actually gets tossed to the other side of the shards, pulled right back in by Crystallized, but still, Mind Control is too damn tanky. He's got the armlet toggling as well, and to keep himself alive, and Roger actually running into Miracle there. He's got to run himself way out of there. What a beautiful ice shards. Actually still going to go from a tough event here. Dendy threatening the ultimate, but seeing the rest of Liquid back off, doesn't go for it. Oh no! What a nuke! He actually has to come in and take two! Oh man, Mind Control with the quick reactions there, getting that kind of play. Actually, Miracle still gonna fight this one out, actually just killing Roger with a reflection by itself. You can see the damage
how
doing
good it is against the
yeah.
SF. Like, this is why you like playing this kind of matchup. Like, it's so nice against the SF. The SF has to just run away at every time. Was already at half HP, has no chance of fighting that TV, with or without meta, and it was that last ditch Mind Control. The Liquid just, they put the burners on and they outplayed them so hard. Mind Control debates on the side. They get the easy pickup. Can we watch that again? Like, I don't care what happens in the next 30 seconds. It's irrelevant. They've gotten racks. Matama Man's dead. That's life.
Matama Man knows that life very well. Okay, maybe he's not. Good kick from GH again with the save. Mind Control also there, and if they just get the duel with the Ice Blast, they're going to be able to bring down Crystallized. Mind Control is just a beast right now. And now it's just going to be running over Navi. That's it. Oh, man.
Yeah. That was... The thing is, if we weren't 100% sure how it was going to work, there's no way that Navi was clicking on the AA's items to like figure out what was going on.
Careful, guys.
Careful, guys.
Look out for those.
You know,